once you've created and logged in to your wiki account at Wikispaces, you're now ready to create your new wiki. Do that by clicking on Create New Wiki. It'll come up with a space for us to create our new wiki with a name. Let's use CCSD Web 2.0, something pretty simple. We have the option here of making it public for anybody on Wikispaces to edit, protected, where only people who are invited. Everybody can see it, but only people who are members can edit it, and then private, where only the members can see it. In this case, let's make it public. There's no reason we can invite other people. We can invite other people. Let's choose a wiki type. It's K-12 education and create. If you look at what comes up next, there's a whole list of tutorials for what you can do while you're in your wiki. I urge you to look through all of these as you become more familiar with how to use Wikispaces and wikis in general. I am going to click off this so we can start actually working on our own wiki. And here, let's start a new page for this week. We'll call this blogs, wikis, and forums. We won't add any tags to it. This will be the URL for this particular wiki page here. And we'll simply hit create. And you'll see over here, we'll get a place to put text. And let's say place examples of any blogs, wikis, or forums you create in this training. Period. We'll save that. And that becomes the first post in this page. Now, after I invite all of you, you'll all have access to come in here and edit. You can add your own posts. You can leave comments on other people's posts. You can edit them for grammar if you'd like. To simply edit what's here, add to it, take away, hit edit this page. Now, only one person can edit a page at a time. I suggest if you are doing something that's a long post and not simply going in and editing somebody else's work, that you do your writing in Microsoft Word or another word processing, Google Docs, so that you can simply come in here and paste it, save it, and run so nobody else has a chance to override you. And let's just say I want to be more polite. So I will type please on the end and save. You see that change has been made. And I do want to point out one other thing here in the edit. If you look at the top at our toolbars, looks like a word processor, fairly simple to use. Can make hyperlinks, we can insert files. I mentioned widgets. We'll talk more about those in 2 weeks, or in 2 days, excuse me. Create tables. So it's very similar to a word processor, plus you have the web function of being able to add widgets and links and files and what have you. So let's save that. And over here we'll have a list of pages. And let's, for kicks and giggles, add one more page. We'll add tomorrow's page, which is Google Docs, or let's say Google Applications. And we will create that. We won't edit it at all, except to add simple place work here. And we can update that tomorrow. And we'll save that here. I'll show you how to embed some things tomorrow that'll actually be able to show presentations and what have you. Now, one good thing about wikis, especially for your classroom, if you look at the history page, you can see who's been active editing. So if you're using this in your classroom, you can see how often people are in and what they're doing. If you click on recent changes, it will actually show you the changes that were made. You can see where I added the word please here, added the brief message for the Google applications, and what have you. The other good thing about wikis, go back here, is it also has a discussion forum built into it. We have one on our class webpage. There's one built in here as well. Feel free to use it to ask questions about the wiki itself. And also, one last thing here, most wikis give you the option of being notified when things change. You don't have to keep coming back to the site. If you're like me, you can carry your iPhone around and it will actually tell you, and you can get an email. Somebody edited something. Somebody added a discussion. You can also do, by clicking here, get your emails. But if you click on RSS feeds here, now for me, my automatic is to come up in my bookmarks toolbar up here at the top. So I'll simply hit subscribe. But you also have options here. You can see using Outlook, you can use blog lines, Yahoo, Google, many different ways. And this is here, my bookmark tells me exactly what changes were made. Wikis are a great tool. We'll use them throughout the course of the next 2 weeks. I'm going to leave this wiki open after the course is over. Please feel free, and I encourage you to use it. Share it with your colleagues at your schools. Share it with each other. Basically, we want to continue to build that learning community. We want our students to do it. We should lead by example.